warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Norizatul Husna binti Muhammad Ridwan. Metric number is 2866157. Today I want to talk about construction technology. Construction technology is defined as a set of innovative tools that may be software, modification, or machinery used to be carry out construction project. These tools are highly advanced and they improve work speed and quality when put into use. Construction technology is of two types, semi-automated and automated construction tools. These tools are used for different types of projects in the construction industry. Project life cycle. Project life cycle is divided into four, which is project conceptual, project planning, project execution, and project termination. Project conceptual determine that a project is needed, establish goal, estimate the resources that the organization is willing to commit, sell the organization on the needs for a project approach, make key personnel appointment. Project planning. This is most important phase of the construction project life cycle where the entire scope of the project is defined. The project manager will start breaking down all the work involved, identifying and required manpower and material resources, mapping out project timeline and detailing the budget. This is also the stage where the project manager anticipates any threat or risks that may arise during construction. Part of planning phase is appointing all the different construction and third-party companies involved in the building construction. Project execution. Implementation phase where the project has been carried out as planned that has been physically arranged on site. Each process performed will always be monitored by the project manager and always compare the tasks performed by each individual with the original planning. If happen any change or problem, action will be taken to ensure that the project performance is always good to maintain the project high performance. Project termination. Assist in transfer of project product, transfer human and non-human resources to other organizations, transfer to complete commitment, terminate project, and reward personnel. Activity involved during construction project. We have 11 activities, which is marking and grading, excavation, concreting, carpentry, brick masonry, plumbing, welding, electrical, roof laying, glazing, and finishing. Marking and grading. Marking is one of the first construction activities which involve marking in the area of the plot of reference. Grading helps to ensure that buildings are even, last long, and maintain maximum support. Excavation. In general, the term involves moving earth or rock out of a certain area to prepare it for construction. This includes basement excavation, which digs the earth out of to prepare for a basement to be built. Concreting. The process of pouring concrete is another major activity in construction. One of the reasons it has become so popular in the construction industry is that concrete is easy to make in large quantity and it changes state so that it's easy to work which and manipulate. Carpentry. This is general cutting and installation of material that will be used for the construction of structure. Brickmanship. Brick have been used in construction for decades and are still used often today as highly efficient material. Brickmanship lay the bricks ensuring that they are laid in a way that is structurally sound. Plumbing. In structures that require plumbing, there are specific plumbing activities that must occur to ensure they will function properly. These include putting in piping and fixtures for both incoming potable water and outgoing waste. Electrical. Individual workings electricals on a construction product are responsible to ensuring that the structure will ultimately have full access to electric from the transformer provided by electrical company, which is located close to the building. Roof laying. Roofing is an important construction activity for ensuring that protection of structure from the elements and can help provide stability for the structure. Glazing. This activity is basically anything to do with glass, windows, and doors in a construction project. The term is used broadly to reference the installation of pretty much any glass involved in the construction of a particular structure. Finishing. Finishing in construction means putting on the final touch of a structure to prepare it to be used. It is most often about final aesthetic touch and slightly less about safety and function, although all finishing activities are a critical part of a final construction product. The owner rule. Define the scope of the project, provide the finance, recognize the need and initiate the projects, select and design and construction professional, decide when the project begins. Common motive, good design, save money and finish quickly. The designer rule transform the wishes of the owner into plan and specifications. Give first a conceptual estimate, then a preliminary design, later a semi-detailed design, and then final detailed drawing and specs. May be responsible for bid administration and contract negotiation. Responsible for interpretation of plan and specs. Inspection and approval of progress payment during construction. The contractor. General contractor, GC, the person who actually execute the contract. Negotiate the contract with client, the key person who is responsible to change term of owner into physical shape. Subcontractor, project player, they actually provide facility to the general contractor for the sub-project. Project planning and controlling. Planning. as explained in the previous slide, which is in part of the life cycle of the project, where the planning process is one of the most important processes to ensure that the project runs smoothly and it turn can give good result if able to control systematically. In short, this planning is the initial scope done for example term of estimating the total cost to be used, planning the project, scheduling estimate. Besides that, any possible analysis of the risks that will occur will also emphasize in this initial planning, and if there are any problems that arise, so change to this plan from time to time will be made. Controlling. Any preliminary planning that has been done at the beginning of the project will be monitored and controlled carefully by the project manager, and also any change from time to time will be made. A successful construction, we have 5, which is implement continuous planning. 2. Have your risk log ready. 3. Hear the right person. 4. Establish an effective communication plan. And 5. Consistently monitor progress. Implement continuous planning. During the planning phase, project members and stakeholders will establish deliverable, define goals, and outline project milestones. A well-planned project will provide a timeline and a step-by-step roadmap to complete the work on time and within budget as agreed upon in the initial meeting. But anyone who worked in construction already knows that even a simple project is never really simple. It can and almost certainly will move and involve and requirement some level of change. For example, encountering unexpected environmental issue during the pre-construction phase could result in the need for design change, which could then impact the entire construction plan and timeline. Have your risk log ready. Being able to identify, monitor, and mitigate risks is fundamental to successful project management. During the planning phase, project managers should prepare a risk log that outlines any foreseeable risks the projects may face, as well as an action plan for what to do and how to resolve any issue that arise. Once the risk log have been drafted, it should be distributed to project members and stakeholders to equip the team with the confidence and know how to resolve any issue. Hire the right person. As is true in any industry, the people on your team will either contribute to your success or failure. Because construction project management has so many different components, variables, and moving parts, it's absolutely critical to have the right people assigned to every aspect of the project to create high-performing cross-functional teams. Every core project member, vendor, supply, and stakeholders contribute to the overall team dynamic. So it's important to make sure they all share the same level of commitment, understanding of the project, adaptability, and desire to success. Establish an effective communication plan. Every single phase in the construction project life cycle requires constant communication and collaboration. Any delays or miscommunication can lead to costly mistakes and project delays. So, creating an effective communication plan is critical to ensuring the most accurate, up-to-date information is getting to the right people on time. One of the easiest ways to build an effective communication plan is to utilize a code-based communication plan is utilize a code-based project management software. Project management software provides the ability to add specific team members to project where they can access all the pertinent information and contract document in one circle. Centralized and easy to access location. Using a centralized platform not only provides transparent communication that facilitates coordination between all parties, but it also creates accountability among team members. Constantly monitor progress. For a project to be successful, the project manager needs to keep a constant pulse on what's going on. This is another area where project management software can add significant value and help avoid costly mistakes. As we have touched on a few times, all projects, large and small, have a lot of moving parts that need to be constantly monitored to keep project on time and on track. Project management software allow PMs to monitor data in real time and provide the ability to generate custom report that can be shared with another team members and stakeholders to keep everyone informed and the same page.